Yes.
Hi, it's Teresa. How are you?
Hi, good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Is it okay if I work with you live?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so I do have the mom energy coming to my awareness when I say mom, grandma, aunt. Or mother-in-law. She makes me feel like cancer, like breast cancer. Does that resonate so far?
My mother.
Okay, she also makes me feel like March or the third of any month. Birthday, anniversary, or passing is important.
My husband's birthday.
Oh, that would be important, right? And then
Yes.
she also makes me feel, Michelle, there's three girls. She's highlighting three girls.
I don't, that one you got me, but I think it might be my mother, myself, and my daughter. We always hung out together.
Well, let me get you there. Hang on. We're going to hang on to that for 1 second. I don't think that's it, but hang on.
Okay.
There's a Rhonda or Rhoda connection.
My cousin Rhonda,
Okay, and then as your mom is coming to my awareness,
which is,
she
wait, I'm sorry. She has, my cousin Rhonda is three girls, my three cousins, Jennifer, Rhonda, and Dee Dee.
okay, that's fine. Again, so know how the mother energy is coming through, and she's highlighting this. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay, and I feel like there's a Texas connection, Michelle.
My cousin Rhonda's parents live in Texas.
Okay, so you kind of you connecting the dots of how she's coming through.
Yes.
Okay, and this is totally random, but I think she's showing me grilled cheese.
My husband and I were just talking about a pickle and grilled cheese sandwich.
I love it.
Yeah, an hour ago. He's like, oh, he found it on Facebook. He's like, ooh, I like pickles and I like grilled cheese. Oh, we need to make this.
I love current events.
That's awesome.
Okay, now can I get personal, Michelle?
Yes.
She's putting me on a wave. So when she's putting me on the wave, like, okay, now can I get personal, Michelle?
Yes.
She's putting me on a wave. So when she's putting me on the wave, like you're going through a difficult, she makes me feel like you're having a difficult time with her passing, her transition. Does that resonate?
Yes.
Okay,
And my daughter and I.
okay. Now that would be logical because once we have a loved one that passes, of course, but she just makes me feel like more of a difficult time.
Yeah, because it's been 4 years, and today my daughter went to the doctor, and there was a woman sitting across from her, and she took a picture and sent it to me, and it looked like my mother from behind, and both my daughter and I were like, I couldn't handle that. I would cry. So yeah, today was difficult.
Okay. Well, note how she's coming through for you out of her love for you, but she makes me feel like going through a difficult time. And I'm gonna get personal. She also makes me feel like supportive therapy or grief therapy. Michelle, does that resonate?
No.
And you could absolutely tell me no. Just remember I'm saying that, okay? So whether it's with
Okay.
you or your daughter, she just makes me feel like a difficult time.
I feel like when we do have these difficult times when we miss each other, we all come together as a family and do our own little therapy, but we're not seeking therapy.
You know, I don't think that's it.
Okay.
I don't think that's it. I feel the way she makes me feel is I feel like grief therapy, supportive therapy. And hang on 1 second. She
Okay.
also makes me feel she's with the gentleman like your age, your generation. So be like, well, we know your husband's here, but like husband, brother, friend, brother-in-law.
I was just thinking about a friend of mine that I grew up with that passed suddenly, and we all wondered why, and nobody is telling us why. He was a couple years younger or older than me, and was a childhood friend.
Gosh, I don't want. I definitely want to honor what you're saying. I don't feel like that's it. I feel like it's closer than that.
Hmm.
It would be like somebody like or your husband knows. It would be like your age or generation.
Steve, or not Steven, Brian's brother.
Huh?
Brian's brother.
Brent?
Brett,
That was
your age.
yeah. He's younger than us.
Oh, he's younger.
But like your age or generation, younger would be like a son or a grandson.
Oh, yeah, no.
So it'd be like your
I'd
age or
have,
generation. Does that make sense?
yeah, I'd have to write that down.
Okay. Well, the way the mom energy that's coming through makes me feel she's with the gentleman, like your age or generation. Do you understand what I mean by that? And it doesn't
Yeah.
matter if they're, a couple years older, a couple years younger. It's still your age or generation.
Okay. Yeah,
There's
no, I
there's
have to
there's
write
a
that.
there's a connection to like supportive therapy, grief therapy. I feel like when you get it, you're gonna know it.
Yes, and I will let you know as soon as I know.
You will. Now, mom has also shown me writing in notebooks. There's a notebook connection, Michelle. And
My daughter was just writing in her notebook. She's going to take her TEAS test for nursing.
okay, and there's a
I was
yellow.
cooking dinner.
Was this like on either on yellow paper or the cover of the notebook was yellow?
Yes. That
Okay,
notebook is yellow.
perfect,
The book is yellow. Yellow
perfect.
and black.
Okay, just know how mom's coming through and who she's bringing to my awareness. When you get it, you're gonna know it.
That's awesome. We needed this today. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Michelle, and I leave their love with you. Okay.
Yes, thank you.
All right, you take care.